I'm from a very illegal country when it comes to cannabis culture or cannabis anything, and South Korea has been, suppressing it for a long time. My first question is, have you ever heard any Korean or Japanese or Chinese strains? You have?
Oh yeah. So actually, it's kind of an interesting topic because theoretically, in the evolution of where cannabis started and spread from, Korea was one of the first spots. After it left Western Asia, it went over towards Korea and Japan.
Wow.
And so there's a lot of varieties that they found around 10,000 BC that are actually from Korea. My wife's father lives in China, so we go there constantly to visit him. And we've traveled throughout rural Western China, Southern China, and I've seen different varieties growing in China that have been stabilized there for a long time. And it's illegal, but the farmers sometimes more in the rural areas, the police don't come out there, the army doesn't come out there, and so they grow it in their own patch, their small portion, and then their families have been doing it for a long time. And most of the farmers don't smoke it. Yep. They cultivate it for the hemp, they cultivate it for the seeds, because seeds are an amazing thing, substance for our body, the amino acids for these, so yeah, there are a lot of originality for Asian strains that have definitely made it through the Korea zone. Absolutely. It was funny, last night I was just reading about that there are seeds.
We're trying to legalize Korea and maybe Asia. Do you think there's anything that we need to keep in mind when we're doing this whole project? Anything that we should
absolutely? The government wants to make money, right? The government needs to have control, not just in standard Asian, Korean countries, but everywhere around the world, right? The government wants to make money, they want to have control, right? So presenting it in a way to where it can benefit not just the industry, but benefit the people, benefit the government, benefit commercials, because there's millions and billions and billions of dollars being raised. That go say, okay, what's it going to do for me? And the government's going to force that way. Right. So the more you can present it to the government and say, look how much money we make, to make these programs better, to provide healthcare for people, to provide education.
That's a different approach because we were just thinking, since the government's saying no, we should go against them, but that's a different approach. That's really nice.
No matter what, the government is a business.